Just one touch, just one cut, take us up.
All the late girls get down with the excess.
Fly with my girls to the party. We ain't come to bother nobody.
BBS has got nothing on me. Want it, got it, flaunt it, I am.
First we rockin', that's how we roll. Block is hot cause X flip that dome. Tough as diamonds, no sticks and stones.
Before the blue hair, before the viral rap clips, before shooting star hit playlists around the world, XG was just a rumor. Somewhere inside Avex, a Japanese company already known for backing huge acts, somebody proposed a wild idea. What if they built a girl group from the ground up, trained like K-pop idols, but made for the entire world? In 2017, that idea quietly turned into a long experiment called X-Gal-X. It wasn't a normal idol debut plan with a 1 or 2 year trainee period. The goal was a full global project, with its own sound, its own culture, and a lineup that could live between scenes. Not just K-pop, not just J-pop, something in between. Dozens of trainees passed through those doors. In the Extra documentary, producers later reveal that around 21 girls were seriously considered before the final lineup was decided. For the ones who stayed, there were no guarantees. Only a promise: if you survive these years, there might be a debut at the end. From 2017 to late 2021, the project trained in the shadows. The girls moved back and forth between Japan and Korea, following the same punishing schedules fans usually associate with big K-pop companies. Language classes, vocal boot camps, rap lessons, choreography drills, evaluations that could change their futures overnight. In this pressure cooker, 7 teenagers began to stand out, not because they were perfect, but because each of them brought something that nobody else could. And those 7 would become Jurin, Chisa, Hinata, Harvey, Juria, Maya, and Kokona. For Jurin, the story didn't start in a practice room. It started on a snowboard. As a kid, she was already used to competing, throwing herself down icy slopes, and pushing past fear. By her teens, she'd picked up modeling work, started choreographing, and learned to move comfortably in front of cameras. On paper, she already looked like an idol: visuals, stage sense, athletic background. But inside X-Gal-X, Jurin wasn't just another trainee. She was the one the staff kept gravitating toward when it came to leadership. She could switch between Japanese, Korean, and English, and she had a natural way of carrying herself that made people listen. So when the lineup started to solidify, Jurin became what she is now: XG's leader, main rapper, and frontwoman. Being leader in this group wasn't just about arranging who sits where in the dorm. She would have to stand at the front of a project backed by an entire company and explain to the world what extraordinary girls even meant. While Jurin took on the responsibility of leader, another member was quietly becoming the group's emotional core: Chisa. Chisa was born in Osaka, worked as an actress and model, and came into X-Gal-X already comfortable under bright lights. But she wasn't chosen just because she could perform. She had a voice thick with color, a tone that could cut through heavy production or sit on top of R&B style tracks. Within the team, she naturally stepped into a sun role, someone who lifts the room, jokes around, and keeps the younger members from collapsing under pressure. By the time they were done assigning roles, Chisa was the eldest, the sub-leader, and one half of a vocal line that would define XG's sound. The other half of that line was much younger but already seasoned: Juria. Juria had been on stage since childhood. As a kid, she performed with local idol group Amore Karina, then in the duo Yuri Pori, all while being linked with Avex's Idol Academy. She knew what it felt like to stand in front of fans, to mess up, to get back on beat, to keep smiling. But when she joined X-Gal-X, she had to start from zero again. No guarantees of debut, no child star shortcut, just endless training. For years, she built her voice quietly, stacking technique on top of raw talent. When the company finally needed to show the world what this mysterious group could do, they turned to Chisa and Juria. Their pre-debut cover of Peaches wasn't just content, it was a statement: we have vocalists who can carry full English songs live. If Chisa and Juria were the pillars of XG's vocal identity, The rap line would soon become its sharp edge, and that meant Harvey and Kokona. Before she was known as XG's charismatic rapper, Harvey was already famous in Japanese fashion. She won multiple awards at Tokyo Girls Collection, gaining attention for her tall frame and striking mixed heritage visuals. She could have stayed in that world, living a very different life on catwalks and magazine shoots. Instead, she stepped straight into the chaos of idol training, choosing to prove herself as a musician rather than just a model. Kokona's path was different. Younger, fiery, listed as both dancer and rapper, she didn't come in with the same established career, but she arrived with something else: raw, instinctive flow. In endless practice room sessions, she wrote and rewrote verses, learning how to cut her voice through dense beats and match breath control to complex choreography. Pre-debut, the two of them appeared with Jurin in rap covers, including a take on Chill Bill, a low-key teaser for what XG's rap line would become. At the time, most netizens just saw another pre-debut cover. Only later would they realize these girls were training to compete with dedicated rappers, not just to drop a token verse in a pop song. Then there were the ones who spoke loudest with their bodies, Maya and Hinata. Hinata's position was clear early on: main dancer, sub-vocalist. Unconfirmed fan speculation floated online that she'd once been tied to another big company's trainee system, but what mattered inside XGALX was simple. Her lines were clean, her sense of rhythm was sharp, and she handled styles like walking and tuteing that many idols struggle with. Maya, meanwhile, grew into the definition of an ace. In move clips and pre-debut videos, she rapped, sang, and danced with a charisma that made pro dancers and reaction channels call her out specifically. Her gaze into the camera, the little micro-expressions during choreography, those small things began to shape XG's overall stage vibe. Behind the scenes, both Maya and Hinata were still just trainees fighting to keep their spots. Every monthly evaluation, every small mistake, every injury scare could change the lineup. But together, they were becoming the performance backbone that would allow the rap and vocal lines to shine. By the time 5 years had passed, the 7 of them had already gone through more ups and downs than many fans ever see. They had friends who'd been cut. They'd come back to the dorm with sore bodies, nosebleeds from exhaustion, and eyes swollen from crying. In the Extra documentary, producer Simon reads letters to each member, acknowledging those hardships and the long stretch of time when no one outside the company even knew their names. He admits he spent about 5 years discovering, training, and shaping the group's concept, determined to create something that doesn't fit neatly into the usual K-pop or J-pop categories. For the girls, the question wasn't "will people like us?" yet. It was much simpler and much scarier: will we even debut? The answer came in early 2022. January 25th, 2022. XG's official account suddenly appear online alongside a short video called XGALX, The Beginning. The clip shows nameless girls drilling choreography, stretching, rehearsing, a small window into the project that had been sealed off for years. Soon after, another video drops, a performance piece choreographed by Sienna Lalo and directed by Hyejin Choi, names already respected in the K-dance scene. To anyone paying attention, it sends a clear signal: this group is being built with top-tier talent behind the scenes. Member reveals followed one by one. XG move clips show each girl dancing in her own style. Vocal covers, rap videos, short interviews, all designed to make netizens ask, who are these kids? Rather than which company are they from? On March 18, 2022, the experiment finally steps onto a main stage. XG debuts with Tippy Toes, an all-English digital single that leans on low bass, tight sync, and a cold, confident concept. For a lot of people, the biggest surprise isn't the sound, it's the lineup. All the members are Japanese, but the group is based in South Korea, promoted on Korean music shows, and built on a global concept. Some listeners are immediately hooked. Others are suspicious. Is this K-pop? J-pop? Some fake K-pop project trying to ride the wave? XG barely has time to answer before they drop their second single. On June 29, 2022, Mascara arrives with a Y2K twist.
It's my party. I can cry when I want to. Cry when I want to.
A hook built on the line "Don't mess up my mascara," and a choreography highlight that fans nickname the Shuriken dance. The girls perform on shows like M Countdown and The Show, and clips of their live stages spread quickly. What catches a lot of people off guard is the stability. Chisa and Juria are hitting big notes live while the group keeps intense formation changes. The rookie era hype is real. But underneath it, another debate is boiling. Media in different countries describe XG as a Japanese girl group based in South Korea, under AVEX's X-Girl-X. Articles and netizen threads argue about their identity. Are they K-pop just because they train and promote in Korea? Are they J-pop because all the members are Japanese? Or are they something else altogether? For the members, the noise is loud, but the solution is simple. Keep working, keep releasing, and let the music answer. The first real turning point comes not with a title track, but with a rap video. Late 2022, XG uploads XG Tape No. 2, Goals Cypher. For girls, Kokona,
C to the OCO and AB popping on the NATO waves. Who would have downloaded it would turn it on and like
Maya,
맞다 스스메의 story next page. 다른 못하더리 튀든
Harvey,
I wanna boy, yeah, yeah. Hobby, the real Holly, best believe that ain't no joke. Ha, cover dances, we body proud.
and Jurin.
Jurin got the fire flame flavor. When the spice kicks, you taste the game changer. Big words coming out of them, no.
Each take turns over intense hip-hop beats. Kokona opens the video with a verse that flips between Japanese, Korean, and English, all in her own words, delivered with calm confidence that doesn't match her age. Clips of her part start circulating on TikTok and Twitter. Next Shark features the performance, calling out the fact that a 16-year-old rookie idol is rapping trilingually with that level of control. Reaction channels melt down. Comments like Kokona started it so strong, and the rap line of XG is fire fill threads. In one upload, people call the rap line insane, not in the usual Stan hyperbole way, but with genuine shock. The message lands: these girls aren't pretending to rap. They do this for real. Goals Cypher is the group's first major spike in global organic attention. It silences a specific doubt that XG might just be a heavily packaged, empty project, but it also raises expectations. Now, people want to see if they can deliver full songs on that level. The answer arrives at the beginning of 2023. January 2023. XG released their single Shooting Star, with B-side Left Right. Visually, it's a trip: blue hair, space-inspired sets, retro-futuristic styling. Musically, it's a mix of 90s to 20s influenced R&B and modern trap, smooth but heavy enough to leave an impact. The lyrics talk about trusting yourself and moving forward even when people doubt you, echoing what the members went through during years of anonymous training. But the big shock comes from the charts. Left Right enters Billboard's pop airplay chart, pushing XG into a space usually dominated by Western acts. For a group of 7 Japanese girls trained in a hybrid system, singing in English, it's a huge moment. Soon after, Sierra and Jackson Wang released a remix of Left Right. A year earlier, the members were watching world stages on TV from their dorm. Now, their song is being sung alongside R&B royalty and a global K-pop star. The dream they talked about in Shooting Star doesn't sound hypothetical anymore. But as every idol fan knows, the story doesn't end when you make it. That's when a new kind of pressure starts. After the wave of Shooting Star and Left Right, XG could have played it safe, repeating the exact same formula. Instead, they pivot to something bolder. In 2023, they announced their first EP, New DNA. The title says everything. It's not just an album, it's a statement that they want to rewrite what a girl group can look and sound like. Pre-release singles Girl Gang, TGIF, and New Dance push harder into experimental hip-hop and futuristic pop. The visuals get darker, stranger, more stylized. Some listeners love it immediately, others hesitate, wondering if it's too far from the safer Shooting Star sound. When the full project drops with Puppet Show, some critics rank it among the standout releases of the year, praising its cohesion and ambition. The girls perform across stages in Korea and abroad, slowly making XG a name you don't have to explain anymore. At the same time, the Extra Extra documentary keeps releasing new episodes. Fans get to see the ugly parts of training, fatigue, frustration, the feeling of hitting a wall. They also see the softer moments, late-night talks between members, handwritten letters, managers and producers tearing up as they look back on the journey. The roller coaster slows for a second. From the outside, it looks like a normal successful group run: releases, performances, content, endorsements. But inside XG, the girls now carry a new responsibility. They're not just trainees hoping to debut. They're the face of a project that took a company years of investment to build. This is where each member's story, all those little threads from pre-debut and trainee days, start to tie together. Jurin, the snowboarder turned leader, is now the articulate face of XG in interviews worldwide. She switches languages mid-sentence, introduces songs, reassures the members when they look nervous on overseas stages. Whether it's a festival crowd or a small studio recording, she's the one who carries that first impression. As the group starts announcing bigger moves, a world tour, major festival stages, new releases, Jurin's calm leadership becomes the thing that keeps everything grounded. You can see it when the camera cuts to her during behind-the-scenes footage. Her expression shifts between focused and playful in an instant, depending on what the situation needs. Standing right behind that front line, Chisa and Juria are doing their own kind of heavy lifting. In live clips of Left Right, Puppet Show, and newer songs, both vocalists handle belts and ad-libs that would be tough even in a studio. Fan discussions and write-ups often call them pillars of XG, and it's not an exaggeration. Their voices are the glue that holds the genre-bending tracks together. Recording room glimpses show them repeating lines over and over, adjusting tiny details, one breath here, a vowel shape there. For Juria, who's been in this world since childhood, and for Chisa, who has to balance being both mood maker and main vocalist, it's a familiar kind of pressure, but now the whole world hears the result. For the rap line, Gul's Cypher is no longer just that viral clip from 2022. It's the foundation of their reputation. In tracks like Girl Gang and Woke Up, you can hear Kokona and Harvey pushing further, playing with rhythm and tone while still dancing full out. Netizens compare their delivery to established rappers, not just idle peers. Reaction channels that once doubted whether they'd be more than a trend now treat every new rap video like an event. For both girls, that respect didn't fall from the sky. It came from years of switching between languages mid-verse, reworking lyrics, and choosing to go beyond what's good enough for an idol group. On the performance side, Maya and Hinata are doing the same thing with their bodies. In dance practices, XG move clips, and stages for songs like New Dance and TGIF, you can see how much of the group's energy flows through them. Maya's charisma pops even in casual practice outfits. Hinata's lines stay precise no matter how fast the camera moves. Fans talk about Maya having that certain something, a star quality that's hard to explain but easy to feel, while Hinata earns quiet respect for her technical skill and often underrated vocals. Together, they make XG's performances look effortless. And that's the thing about this group. What looks effortless on stage is built on years of not-so-effortless work. As of now, XG isn't just a promising rookie anymore. They're Avix and XGAL-XS flagship global project. New singles like Woke Up, Something Ain't Right, If You Know You Know, and Howling keep expanding their sound. They're announced for massive events like Coachella and line up a first world tour, confirming that global stages aren't just a dream scribbled in a trainee notebook anymore. Brand deals come in too. When they become the face of cosmetics brand Anessa, with Is This Love used in a worldwide campaign, it's another sign that these 7 girls from a secret project are now part of the mainstream global pop conversation. But if you strip away the blue hair, the stylists, the intricate sets, what's left is simple. 7 different stories that started in different places: a snowboard slope, a kids' idol stage, a fashion runway, a cramped dance studio, all converging into one unit. Jurin, Chisa, Hinata, Harvey, Juria, Maya, and Kokona are still those trainees who once wondered if they'd ever debut. They're just standing in a different place now, in front of alphas around the world, carrying not only their own dreams but the weight of a company that spent years betting everything on extraordinary girls. The experiment that began in 2017 is no longer a secret. We can see the result in every stage, every live clip, every new release. 7 paths. 1 story. And for XG, it feels like we've only watched the prologue.